Hi guys, thanks for watching out there. I'm Andy. This is my daily breakdown of the astrology, the main astrological movements of the day, and it is Sunday the 18th of March 2018. We had a new moon yesterday, 13:11 UK time, and things moved on. Then we had a void of course time until 18:56, 4 minutes to 7 last night. The moon entered Aries, and that is going to be the influence right through until Tuesday morning when we have a Taurus moon. So right now, Aries, people are more active, people are a bit impetuous, striving to get things done. They can be rather critical of each other, and it's a time when people are often critical of themselves, so watch out for that one. Just remember, you're here the same as everybody else. You've got the same rights to think of things to do, to have a life, and to give birth to your ideas in the world. That all sounds a bit airy-fairy, doesn't it? But that's what it's about, really, because anything to do with esoteric is about ideas in your mind, thoughts and inspiration that come to you being made a real thing. So a good time for all that kind of thing, basically, but it is important to be quite decisive, especially if other people are around. People could possibly become frustrated with, what they might see as prevaricating as yours are desperately trying to get things right. But it is a real interesting time. We've got terrible weather in UK again. I'm not surprised. I just took a photo of it out of the window, and that probably doesn't look terrible to a lot of people. But in UK, we are just not geared up for snow at all, and I'm wondering what's going to happen for the rest of the week. But the vernal equinox, the spring equinox, comes up on the 21st, just 3 days' time. That's also the day that the planet Ceres, or Ceres, or Ceres, whichever you want, Ceres, goes direct again. And Ceres has a lot to do with Mother Nature, the rebirth of the sort of natural cycle of things growing. So I really hope that's going to change matters, because at the moment we might as well be in the thick of winter here, and I dare say this is the case for a lot of people around the world. Anyway, right, I digress. I'm always doing that. Moon in Aries, she is 0.8% full at the moment, waxing crescent, coming back up again because new moon was yesterday, and the first quarter is going to be on the 24th of March, 6 days from today at 15:35 in the afternoon. That is UK time. All my times are UK or GMT. Otherwise, well, you could also call it UTC, actually. There's all these different names for things, but basically my times that I'm giving out are UK unless otherwise stated. Right at this moment, the moon is square Saturn. Could be conservative, could be quite serious. People can feel isolated under this one as well, actually, and I think that's just the seriousness, You feel like everyone else is getting on with their things that they've desperately got to do, and so have they got time to kind of gel with you and do the things that were going to go together? It can be like that. It can actually be deeper, but basically a lot of things that are happening and people's ideas are coming from a place of fear at the moment. The best thing to do is keep your head down, get on with it, and accept that there may be delays. Now, delays can be beneficial. Delays can stop you just getting into a situation that you didn't really want to get into. So don't be too bothered about delays. Mercury is squaring Pluto at the moment, meaning challenging announcements for change are in the air. There could also be crazy weather, there could be explosions, things like that, and there could be transport upsets. Anything around communication gets involved with Mercury. Essentially the messenger of the god, the ruling planet of Gemini and Virgo. Day-to-day expression, that kind of thing, coordinating things, getting things together, and really communication is the big one around Mercury. Now, Mercury is actually just about retrograde now. The pre-shadow came in on the 8th of March. Tomorrow, the 19th of March, is when we go into the pre-shadow phase intensified to the Mercury retrograde. And after that, well, we do see the Mercury retrograde effects quite strongly. They particularly happen, as I was saying, around transport and travel and communication. But basically, it's nothing to worry too much about, yeah? All it means is the plans we've got for now might get thrown out the window and we might get something else done, which begins to sound, again, does it not, like a beneficial delay. That is actually going to intensify this week, and on Thursday in United States and Friday here in UK, Mercury is actually going to station retrograde, and that is when it happens. It is then all over bar the shouting after about a week after that. Then we go into the post-shadow, and it finally clears up on Friday the 4th of May, which might seem like a long time, but there are only 1 or 2 lessons coming to everyone during that time. It isn't usually like thick with trouble. We just maybe get 1 or 2 little lessons that we weren't expecting, and it's all about bringing us into closer awareness of ourselves and what we're about. In the biodynamic cycle today, under an Aries moon that is a fruit day, fruity it shall be, let's have a look at spaceweather.com. There is one tiny sunspot, number 2702. It has just about disappeared off the edge of the sun now. Poses no threat for strong solar flares, and it's just about gone. Solar wind speed 482 kilometers a second, 5.0. The proton